Welcome to the Drunkard's Path. Today we're going to showcase several things. Oh, well, first of all, this little guy wanted to get in the video. He wouldn't stop circling around my feet, so I thought, oh, let's just say hi. We'll say hi to the people. This is Brady, everyone. And then we're going to put him down, okay? There you go. Today we're going to showcase several things from kits that we're going to sell at the upcoming quilt show, June 2nd and 3rd at the Point Edward Arena at our booth. And we're also going to have a short tutorial on how to use triangles on a roll. There's also a sew-along. We're going to outline what's involved with that. And I have a cross-stitch finish to show you that will also be a kit to be sold at our booth at the quilt show in June. On a personal note, we have an event coming up in the next couple months that we're all pretty excited about around here. We are having our first grandchild, a little girl. My daughter is expecting her first baby, her and her husband, and the baby is due around the end of July, 1st of August, or I guess whenever she makes an appearance. But in preparation for that, I decided I was going to make a quilt. I don't have the name yet, but so we had to improvise. Here, I was going to show that bit. Okay, this is what I came up with. Oopsie. We have just the hearts. I had a whole bunch of different pink solids in a fat quarter bundle. So I just made the heart block, and then just this square. And in the middle, I did an, what do you call that? Embroider. And I put baby stem's the last name. So I just kind of followed the theme of the hearts with the embroider in the middle. And then I had my long armor, Carol Cote. She did the quilting on it, which again followed the heart theme. She did a really, really great job on this. I just love how it turned out. And no, I thought maybe I had a piece back, but it's just pink and white on the back, so we're pretty excited about that within the next couple months anyway.
So we have our next shipment of Halloween fabric coming in. It's Spellbound. This is a little different than the last time. Right here we have some nice witchy type. There's a cat, there's broomsticks, potions, all that type of stuff. So this one specifically was called Cauldron. There's actually cauldrons on it. Next one is a pumpkin-y one. These are all Spellbound, by the way. Ghost. Don't get confused with the other Halloween one that was also called Ghost. Make sure you know the right collection that it was in. There's a fair few of these. We're just showing 4 today. This one here is Pumpkin. It's pumpkin-y looking. Very orange and black, no actual pumpkins on it. So it kind of looks like a gate you'd see outside of a haunted mansion, if you like that kind of thing. Whoop. And the last one here, there's a lot of pumpkins. Let's see if it's actually named Pumpkin. It is. There's more than one. Same as the last collection. There are a few with the same name, so make sure you're getting the right one that you want. Just don't go by the name, go by the look you see on the site.
Now I have a cross-stitch finish to show you. This will be made up as a kit for the show, the upcoming show in June. This one here says create every day with a little needle and thread. I just did the finish myself. I just bought this little tray with these little fake flowers. I used the blue check gingham for the back, and I put a piece of batting in between the fabric and the cardboard that I used, and I put also a piece of batting in between the piece and the cardboard, and I used a glue gun, and then I just stuck these little flowers on here, and I just thought it looked kind of cute, different than just a regular frame. But the only part that we're actually selling is the center part, and you can finish it any way you like. The next kit I have is called My Woven Heart. And I made it, I think there's 3 sizes on the actual pattern, but I made it big enough for a table topper. It's got these nice hearts and these little accent squares on all four corners. You can either use this as a wall hanging or a table topper, or well, I guess whatever else you can think of. But it wasn't too hard. It wasn't too difficult. I think I did this pretty much in a day, and then quilted and bound it. And then with the amount of fabric that it called for, I noticed I had a little bit left over, so I actually did a piece back. So I just took the extra scraps and did the backing like that. So there's plenty of fabric in the pattern that you have lots left over for the back. The next kit I have is a bed runner, and this one's kind of long. This is the bed runner, or you can use it like if you wanted to just only use 4 squares instead of 5, maybe you could use it as a table runner. But this is all pretty much half square triangles, which later in the video I'll show you how easy it is to use triangles on a roll to get perfect half square triangles. And you can see I ran out of a little bit of the orange for the binding. I just stuck in black, but you know, there's no quilting police, so you just do whatever you want. And the back, I'm just gonna show you the middle. Again, I used scraps, made a piece back. I just like to use up what I have. So this will be for sale at the show as well. So last video I showed you the layer cake quilt that I had made, and these are the actual layer cakes we're going to put into a quilt the Christmas Eve. That will be the same as the pattern as last week. We're going to use Sunnyside for another kit with a different background, and the Halloween. So you'll have a few choices for this particular kit. We can also put it up on our website too if you want to buy the kit that way. We also have a sew-along planned. There's a sew-along on Fat Quarter Shop for their Haunted Halloween. Now, that comes out in June, for 4 weeks in June, and I think it's every Monday they'll come out with a different section of that quilt. So this is the kit that I put together. Just the fabric. Now you'll have to go to the Fat Quarter Shop website on their blog. They will give you the fabric requirements, which is on this page here. And again, the pattern will come out in installments. And I've done this the last couple years, and it's really a cute wall hanging or even a tabletop or whatever you want to use it for. Finished size is 31.5 by 32.5, so it's a pretty good size. It's a lot of fun, and you know, when you're done, post it on social media so we can see how well you've done. And again, you have to get the link will be posted below, so you can go to Fat Quarter Shop and have a look for yourself. It uses that Halloween fabric. We have it here, or you can buy the kit off Fat Quarter Shop. Options, always options. Now I'm going to show you how to use triangles on a roll. This is a 3-inch finished triangles on a roll paper. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out what we need. So put a ruler straight on the solid line. Cut on the solid line. Like up. Okay. We have our fabric, right sides together. Place our paper on top. Smooth it out. Now I like to put a little pin in each corner, in the middle, on the corner. Okay, so over to the sewing machine. Now we're going to sew right on those dashed lines. Okay, so put it in the sewing machine, line it up. I'm standing up so it's a little hard to see. We're going to reduce our stitch size so it's a lot easier to peel the paper off and make sure that none of the ends come undone. So, and mine is set at 1.8. Okay. We're going to pivot around. And so again on the dash line, all the way down. Okay, cut. Okay, now we're going to do the other dash line. So we're going to line it back up, down, and away we go. Oopsie, it's one too many. Okay. So again on the dash line. Okay. And that's what that looks like. Okay. Now we're going to take out the pins. And we're going to cut right on the solid line. So make sure your ruler goes straight on that line. So 1, 2, 3, and one more. Okay, now we're going to keep on cutting on the solid lines. So we're going to go down the middle, the diagonal line, and one more. So now we have 4 half square triangles. Time to take off the paper. So what I do is I just fold it back, grab it, and pull. Because we used a small stitch length, the papers come off really easy. So if you have a whole bunch of these and you got a little person around, they might like to do this for you. Back, pull. Pretty easy. Okay. Now I need to iron. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say, because we sewed on the bias, it's going to be stretchy. We don't want to stretch out the triangle. So just kind of fold it over, finger press it, put your iron right on that crease, and hold it. Okay. And I like to cut off the dog ears. And I like to press open whenever I can. Makes things nice and flat. So we hold it. And this is where we use the clapper. Clapper goes on top when it's nice and hot. The wood absorbs the heat and makes it lie very flat. And that's what we want when we're joining these together. Nice flat seams. So you'll see. Nice and flat. I'll do one more. So fold it over, finger press it, iron right on the seam. Hold it. Snip off the dog ear. Turn it over. Open the seam. And press it flat. Because we used a really nice small stitch size, you'll have no issues with it coming apart. Put the clapper on top. Wait a few seconds. And there we go, nice and flat. So you have a perfect half square triangle. And when you're making, I don't know, 50, 100 of these, I'm telling you, those papers are a saver for sure. So easy peasy, voila. Simple. Okay, now we're come to the giveaway. Last week, the winner of the giveaway is Julie Rhino. So congratulations to Julie. I can get a hold of you, Julie, and I will have your bag of notions and I'll send it out to you. This week we have, for our giveaway, is this little Fat Eighth bundle. It just has like spring type fabrics, pinks, yellows, greens, and some blues. It's very cute. And along with this little charm pack, which is a Christmassy charm pack. So fabric this time. So this week's question, or this video's question, is who is your favorite fabric designer or your favorite style of fabric? So write that in the comments below. Don't forget to put a comment because we can't see you any other way. Comment on the YouTube video, as well as hit like and subscribe, and we'll see who our next winner is going to be. Remember to keep sewing, keep stitching.